rig.
Oh, yeah.
Going to get a little dicey, so let's go to 13 First Alert Chief Meteorologist Bryan Scofield. When is it going to get dicey for all of us?
I'll tell you that, those traffic cams are bolted down pretty well, so once you start seeing them get a little more shaky, it's dicey right there. That's about as dicey as it'll get. We're just kind of ramping things up right now, so we're really just starting the stronger winds. So if already the winds are too strong for you, we're going to double them in some areas for what you're seeing here. So some impressive stuff so far, and we're just getting things going. Okay, so we're missing a few numbers here. Let's just go past that. I'm not sure what happened there. But we're about 7 to 10 or so degrees ahead of this time yesterday. It feels like it, so the wind might actually be making it feel pretty good because we're in the middle 90s across the valley. Satellite radar composite not showing anything at all, nor should we. All the energy is up to the north as far as what's pulling out the showers, pulling out a few thunderstorms as well. It's just far enough to the north to keep us out of that loop, but not far enough to keep us out of the wind. So we're going to see that pattern stick around as more energy pushes on through. So we're going to get a little bit of a glancing blow, but it means a lot for the valley because it truly does increase the wind speeds, and likely those will last through the start of the weekend. So closer to home, we're just not going to see any rain out of the bargain here, but the wind, you better believe that. And we will be on the cusp of cooling things down as well. That's the other half of the story. We're warming up, but we're also cooling things down. Friday will cool down a little bit. I wouldn't call it cooler, but technically it is by a few degrees. Saturday, you'll really notice it, but we're still keeping the wind in the forecast, so we're not quite done with it yet. So starting off with the weekend, your 13 First Alert 7-day planner, we're dropping temperatures down out of the 90s into the 80s, and for a spell, we might just get below that 80-degree mark on Saturday. Impressive stuff to see these kind of numbers as we start to approach. We're not quite into summer yet, but we're on the way. We're getting closing in on it. And we're starting to see 80s, which will easily be overnight lows pretty soon, but are afternoon highs, and we love that. But the big wind sticks around, and even the bigger wind yet, we're talking 50, 60-mile-an-hour winds coming in for Friday. Tonight, mostly right around the 40-mile-per-hour mark. So, yeah, hold on to your hat the whole bit. And see gusty, dusty conditions for tomorrow, for the weekend. Similar conditions, at least the start of the weekend, end of the weekend, maybe just breezy at worst. And then you can see those great numbers for next week. That's the payoff. I hope that works. I hope that's a payoff for you too, Steve.
All right, thank you, Bryan. It is.